Have you ever been scrolling through the store over and over, wondering, I need a fishing horror game in my life? Well, welcome to Dredge. It's a cool new game I found. I liked it. I played the demo, and I just wanted to try it out. See the entire story for myself. So let's get started, shall we? Our story begins in the middle of nowhere, heading towards a storm. We're a fisherman looking for a job, and might I add, looking fantastic. Just wonderful. But of course, things had to go wrong. And what do? We crash our boat. Like an idiot. And of course, the last thing we see before we pass out is the lighthouse. And so we wake up. Somehow we end up in a small town by a forest. We wake up and are immediately blinded by the lights. Now as soon as we wake up, we meet a short guy in a bowler hat who's yelling at some random people before he notices us. He calls us an idiot for crashing and then sends us on our way to go catch some fish. And fish we did. We fished up the entire population of blue mackerel and also maybe like half the population of cods along the way. Tough work for a fisherman, but we also managed to pick up this guy on the way. Isn't he great? Got a trophy for ourselves. But anyway, we stock up on fish and then head back to the village to sell them all off. However, before we're able to do that, the mayor decides to waste so much of our precious time. He calls us an idiot for crashing our boat and tells us that we had to pay taxes. This is just lovely. Well, anyway, now that the mayor's finally gone, we can sell those fish that we worked so hard for. And it's time to go back to fishing. Oh, wait, it's the mayor again. He gave us some garbage, but he did introduce us to this person who's going to help us upgrade our boat, among other things. So, we bought a fishing rod from her, and once again, set out on our journey. Everything was normal. Except for that giant beam of light in the sky. No matter. We fished up the entire population of squid and then went off to town to sell it off again. When that happened, I checked it out and saw that one of my squid were infected, so I did the most reasonable thing and slept it all off, and then set out once again. Now, it was right about here where I started to get a little worried, so I checked it out and saw that multiple squid were infected. So I just sold those off immediately, set out again, caught a bunch of fish, sold those immediately, discovered that I could read, unfortunately, and set out once more. So I caught a couple of eels and went off to get the shiny thing, because, you just have to do that, but by this time, it was really dark. Was nighttime in this game always this scary? I don't remember it being. But I got distracted on a couple stingrays and another shiny thing. But that's when the voices of the dead started yelling at me in a very rude manner. So I just went back to the nearest town, slept it all off, and set out once more to sell off those fish. Once we get there, we're stopped by this woman who tells us to F off, basically. We talk to the mayor, who wants us to deliver some drugs. Great guy. The fishmonger takes our fish as usual, and the mayor stops us once again. But he tells us now that the dry dock is open, and that we can upgrade our boat further. So we head off to the other town, make that delivery for the mayor. Who knows what this guy's up to. And also we discovered that we can read these, so it's pretty neat. But the usual: catch fish, sell fish, catch more fish, and sell more fish. Starting to sense a pattern here. We kept that up: catch fish, sell fish. We went to sleep for a little while. That was cool. But then we caught this, the grotesque mackerel. We handed it to the fishmonger, and it kind of seemed like he wanted to eat it, not gonna lie. But anyway, he sliced it open and pulled a handkerchief from its stomach, who this guy seemed to really want because he invited me to his house for it. But I'm gonna leave that till next time. So that's Dredge, the first episode. I'll make another one if we get, like, I don't know, 3 likes or something. Why not? I know it's been a while since last video, but let me know what you guys thought down in the comments or something, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.